The goal of the Genicore Project has been to build a general intelligence core that does not require revision or recompiling when switching from one application to another, to create true artificial intelligence capable of learning, adapting, and optimizing itself for any given task. Since Genicore is a general intelligence which does not change structurally, it relies on input-output modules. The combination of these modules dictate the type of application Genicore will be. To build new applications, one does not need to build artificial intelligence from scratch. A basic understanding of the SDK would be sufficient to build sophisticated intelligence applications. Our systems are incredibly efficient and lightweight. It has been measured to be thousands of times faster than popular database solutions. Let's take a look at what Genicore does with the module data. First, incoming data is prepped into data streams, with each individual input occupying its own stream. Using a set of evolving contextual algorithms, the core begins analyzing the relationships between points of data in hierarchical form in order to ultimately identify the interactions of higher-level abstract models. At its lowest level, the relationships between static data points make reference to the pattern hierarchy. Using divergence tolerance algorithms, the core attempts to make its way up the hierarchy to higher-level models by comparing static point relationships to similar historical point relationship models. Now, rather than focus on static data, the core analyzes relationships between abstract models to determine the next jumps to higher levels. As the next data frame rolls in, the core can use the new information to continue making sense of the current situation, track objects, and identify transformation algorithms. The core learns the extent of the abstract models through external correlation of multiple data streams. These abstract correlation models are highly multidimensional. The basis for optimizing algorithms is a cost-reward system. The external CI receives positive and negative values from the external modules. Imagine that Genicore is connected to a module for playing chess. When it wins a match, it receives a reward from the module. From this, it knows it has done something correct. Genicore takes this into account while running millions of simulations. Optimal simulation data is used to extrapolate predictions of incoming data stream data. The internal CR scores the accuracy of its predictions as new data arrives. All of this remains contextual, and the system is able to take into account the consequences of its own intended actions while making its predictions. Essentially, what we've created is a highly efficient, self-optimizing machine. Intelligence is simply a consequence of the process. Thank you very much.